Hello, this is Treese Love coming to you, representing my company, Creative Solutions. Just leaving the office here, talking with my consultant, making life decisions about my company, and let me tell you, what I realized is that I had to come up with a strategized plan. That was step one. And to not be able to rely or depend on financial help, family help, I gotta pull it from the mud and do it myself.
Hey, Tree.
Hey girl, what's up, Tia?
How you doing?
I'm doing good.
Trees, where did you get all that money to do all that extra shopping at?
Girl, I went over to Happy Taxes and got my taxes done. She hooked me up. Girl, she got me deductions I didn't even know I qualified for.
Where is she located at?
She's located over at 1254 South Waterman Ave, Suite 19, San Bernardino, California, 92410. Let me give you her telephone number.
What is it?
It's 909-602-9563.
Hey, girl, I'm finna go to Happy Tax Service.
That's what I'm talking about. She also does cash advances and max refunds.
Oh, I'm on my way, Tree.
Yes. Not only this, I got me an apartment and a new ride.
Hey, now, PCG. It's like an apartment of women in one building.
Nobody. We've been
ball, give me the ball, take a top shift. Call my girls and put them all on a spaceship. Hang one night when I say I'll make you famous. Hey, I'ma see the stage going ape shit. Step my money fast, go fast, fast. Fast like my Lambo. Jumping on the stage, jumping. Crowd wanna say it.
Welcome to the first season of Drips or Hiding. My name is Danica Ajane. I am the owner of Drippin' Beauty Salon, and I can't wait for you guys to stay tuned. We're going to talk about news, music, your business, and mine. All our interviews will be here on the purple couch. Come sit on this couch and tell your story. The question of the day will always be in the hot seat. So I'm going to need you to be truthful. One question, one good answer. Come on, get up in this chair and let's talk. All our business-to-business advertising will be done here at the cash counter. If you have a small business and you would like to advertise, come here and let's talk about it.
So San Bernardino, downtown San Bernardino, is being used now for, what is it? Pokemon Go.
Hey everybody, I'm Mary Ellen Ross, aka Lil Mary, the host with the hostess on the West Coast, and this is the Mary Poppins Show. And we are live right now at iHeartMedia. Can you believe it? I mean,
how's it going, everybody? This is Francis John Nunez. Yump. Yump is the word that I live my life by. What's the meaning of yump? Yump is you underestimate my potential.
We have a great venue here available for rent with a full service kitchen for catering. Cooking with Coco, coming soon.
This is Rancho and Millionaire. This is the concept of my company. This is the concept of the hood. This is where it all started at. I'm really Maniac Capone 3, West Side Coke City crib. The zoo is right across the street. That's the zoo right there. Look, that's the zoo. That's the zoo. And this is SB Liquor. You feel me? That's the hood, and this the hood stove. You feel me? Straight up. This is like my LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? This is my Phil Jackson. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? The nigga with the stick thing, and that's what y'all wanted. Like, y'all didn't want what a nigga was capable of doing this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't want to push me towards my greatness because y'all didn't know nothing about this. Y'all didn't know why my name rings bells. Capital T-R-U, capital S-T-O-R-Y. True story. Everything capital, like punctuation. True story. You know, like, this is my life story. Like, everything I'm talking about here, every person in here, like, no name was spared to protect the innocent. Like, everybody in there is the true person. And you can ask that person, anything I said was the real, what they told me. You know what I'm saying? So that's called true story.
Do you rap? Do you sing? Are you in a band? Do you just need a place with top-of-the-line equipment to prove that you're the best at what you do? Do you like to party with beautiful women, make good music, and have safe fun? If so, then get off the couch, stop procrastinating, watching television, letting time pass you by, telling yourself, I'll go to the studio next week, next month. No, do it right now. Call and book a session and change your life. Show people why you're the best at what you do, why you deserve to be getting awards, and why you deserve the crown.
Me, I'm a Tulu, Geronimo, all the political.
I'm not saying I'm gonna move the world or I'm gonna change the world.
On the jailhouse, I'm with you. Me, I'm a Tulu,
I'm not saying I'm gonna move the world or I'm gonna change the world.
On the jailhouse, I'm with you.
I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world.
All the political prisoners.
Let me see.
All the jailhouse. I'm with you. One thug, one thug. Me, I'm a Talon, Geronimo, all the political prisoners.
Let me see.
All the jailhouse.
I'm not saying I'm gonna rule the world or I'm gonna change the world, but I guarantee that I will spark the brain that will change the world.
I'm the type of young nigga, I don't fuck with that fake shit. I ain't worried about shit, but bitch, I'm focused on greatness. 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 Bitch, I'm that type of young nigga. Bitch, I'm focused on greatness. 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 I'm that type of young nigga that focus on greatness. Greatness. I'm that type of young nigga that greatness. That type of young nigga that focus on greatness. Greatness. I'm that type of young nigga that focus on greatness.
I ain't going by those stars in the sky. I'm going by those stars in your eyes. And I love you. Oh, I don't need a second look, 'cause you're what's happening in my book. And I love you. I love you. Taurus. Leo, Pisces. It makes no difference, girl, if you're in love with me. Oh, that's all I need to know. I would give all my heart and all my love. And I don't care about the stars above.
So I made people see in your face a permanent fixture. TV hotline, that's the mixture. See their number, see her picture. 800-799-7233 and say my partner is hurting me. And you'll receive help right away. Hey, the foundation, the latte. Hey, the foundation, the latte. The foundation, the latte. God made a way that your picture will never fade away. 800-799-7233 and say my partner is latte. And you'll receive help right away. Hey, the foundation, the latte.
The pages, the tears roll down her face. I can see her reminiscing why her life had to be this way. I am so done, I'm so done with you. Ooh, taking you back is something that I don't want to do.
And it was good at first, but within a few months, which was right after I got pregnant, the abuse began. It started with name calling, shaming. His biggest thing was he would call me a fat, ugly pig and how no one would ever love me. After that, the physical abuse began.
I remember the first time Daddy hit me, and I didn't think too much of it because I thought we were just horsing around. He had hit me in my leg.
He wound up hitting me that night. He socked me in my eye. And it wasn't far as like how two women would fight. It was more or less like he fought a dude.
The children may not be physically abused, which mine were not physically abused, but I felt that they were being mentally abused because of the things that they were seeing and the things that they were hearing.
If you don't get out for yourself, do it for your kids, because kids that are exposed to domestic violence can end up producing a perpetrator or a victim. Look at your kids.
Or, you know, something happened to me, you know, to where we get to fighting, I'm dead. My kids don't have a mother no more. And then they have this person as a father that's raising them.
His biggest goal was for me to die. On many occasions, he told me that if I ever left him, he would kill me and he wouldn't leave a trace.
And one day, I looked in the mirror and I cried. I cried so hard. And I asked myself, do you deserve this? Do your children deserve this? And I answered myself. I said, no, I don't deserve it, and neither do they.
I am so done, I'm so done with you. Ooh, taking you back is something that I don't wanna do.
Hi, my name is Danica Ajane, and this is Something Special Boutique. We are sponsoring 3 ladies for the Makeover Takeover. The Makeover Takeover is about 3 women transitioning from their domestic violence shelter into their new life. One of our stylists will bring them here after getting their hair and makeup done, and they will try on dresses, pants, bathing suits, and we're going to get them fitted with the right thing.
Hey, welcome back again to another Talon at 10. Got my co-host, Speedy Loke.
Yeah. What's up?
Yeah. What's going on, G?
Oh, man, just chilling this morning, man. Just chilling.
That's right.
No baby.
I see you got the Gucci hat on.
Oh, yeah, man. It's black today, man.
Yeah, that's clean.
It was a little nippy outside this morning, so I had to put on some sleeves and shit.
That's right. You know, we grew up off the Gucci and Louis. It's good to see that that's still in style.
Oh yeah, man, I stay Gucci down. And Louis, from shoes to the hat.
Okay. Well, you know, we've been having a whole lot of talks, and to me, you know, talks with no action, it's like faith without work. So it's important to me that we start applying some action behind the talks that we've been having. So our last conversation, you know, we was talking about with Mike Larry, organizing a nationwide boycott as far as spending, you know, to show the power of our dollar. And then the second thing was financial literacy, and then the third thing was dang, I came up with the third thing. The third thing was I have it on here. Something about learning how to work together, though.
Mm-hmm.
The third thing was
cooperation.
It was let me see, I'm gonna find it. Oh, starting to trust each other.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, starting to trust each other was the third thing. So with that being said, we're in process of organizing, you know, this nationwide boycott to show the power of our dollar. So we jumping from 1 to 2. So We on number 2, which is financial literacy. So I'm bringing in my financial literacy guru, Mr. Tony Jenkins. How you doing, Tony?
I'm blessed, Latte. How you doing, man? Speedy Loke, what's going on?
Hey, what's happening? What's happening, brother?
All is well.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man,
I'm doing awesome, Mr. Tony. So it's thank you. It's important for my viewers to know that as we move forward, we have professionals that's already in place, to do the job that we need them to do. So all we have to do is just organize and do what we need to do on our level. The rest of the levels are already taken care of and already there and already waiting on us.
With what I've heard you guys say about organizing, cooperating, and having an understanding of financial literacy, I don't believe that there's ever going to be a discrepancy of the power of the black dollar in America.
Okay.
From the beginning, this entire economy has been built on either our shoulders or through our ability to consume products. One of the things that I continuously hear is that many of the financial institutions don't pay enough attention to us because we're not building wealth, because we are spenders. Well, a part of that is true. We do spend, but so do other nationalities, so that it doesn't isolate us that we are spending. But here's where I believe the financial industry has done a very poor job in serving our community, is that they have not given us full access to the opportunities and the options to grow our money, to protect our money, and to give us the power to generate wealth like others that don't have the same color of our skin. Okay. So being in the financial industry for the last 13 years, what I've come to understand is that building wealth has a formula. But if you know what the formula is, how do you ever expect to build it? It's just like playing the game of football. If you don't know the rules of the game, how are you expected to win?
Yeah. Illegal formation. Offsides.
so you never get a chance to actually compete because there's always a foul or always a flag being thrown. So here's what we have to do. One, we do have to organize, and as a culture, it's been embedded in us not to trust one another. Mm-hmm. But at some point, we've got to overcome the stigmas of what people have placed upon us. And what I mean by that is, I sat in a symposium where a Caucasian person came in and basically told us, guys, don't trust your friends and family to do business with, because none of those business, 80% of them don't work. Okay. As a NFL, don't do business with your friends and family. And then in the same breath, here's what happened. But here's my son that's going to come and share with you guys how to invest. Did you catch that?
Yeah.
I don't want you all to do business with your friends and family, but for us of a different race, I want to introduce my son who's going to help you manage your money. Mm-hmm. That day on, my spirit affects to the point where the only people I really want to do business with are my friends and my family, which is, even though we may start out as business partners, it's very soon that we start traveling together, going to conventions together, eventually going on vacations together, because I have a strong desire to do business with people that look like me, You don't have to think like me, don't have to believe like me, but at least you look like me. And I don't discriminate when it comes to teaching people how money works, how it can work better for them, but intentionally, I teach people, especially other African American men, how money works, how it can work better for them, because in being known as a legacy leaver, I want to make sure that other Black men are able to leave a financial legacy for their great grandchildren. Latte, you and I go back, man, well before COVID. And one of the things that I always ask my clients is that, do you know your great grandfather? And many of them will tell me no. But I ask, if your great grandfather had left you in an endowment of $100,000 to either go to school, to college with, or to start a small business, do you think you'd have a picture of your great grandfather hanging on your wall?
For sure.
This is what I want to do for our generation of Black men. There is nothing that separates us from the Rockefeller family, the Kennedy family, the Ford family, the Carnegie family, the Frist family, the Vanderbilts. All of those names in American history are synonymous with one thing, and that's the building of wealth. Now, history and the books will tell you that they made these fortunes through being in business. But if you dig just a little bit deeper, you'll realize that they built their fortunes on one common aspect, and that was having life insurance.
Trust.
That a living trust, and having a amount of life insurance that could change the next generation's life. So here's how they did it. Anytime a child was born in their family, the family came together and they bought $1 million life insurance policy. Every family contributed to that $1 million, because guess what? God forbid that baby passed away. How much money does that family get?
1 million.
1 million. And it would be able to disperse everything that you put into it plus an additional profit. That, because it's cash value life insurance, the value of the life insurance policy goes up as long as the child is alive. So looking at a Ted Kennedy, who then passed away at the age of about 75, I think, or 78, imagine 78 years of continuous growth. The 1 million turned into almost $55 million, which is in an immediate estate, tax-free to his family. It's no different for us in our culture. We just have to, one, change the way people think when it comes to owning life insurance. Life insurance today is not the same as it was back in the 80s or in the 90s. They have now financial products called a 7702 tax code, which is a tax-free strategy that you can put a lot of money into. The money grows with compounding interest. It grows with indexed accounting, meaning you never lose a dime. And third, you never have to give Uncle Sam any of your money. So when you have indexed accounting, this is something that the financial industry has not taught us about much at all. I've been in this business 13 years. I sit down and I ask people every single day, have you heard of fixed accounts? They say yes. Variable accounts? They say yes. What about an indexed account? Only a very small percentage of people know anything about indexed accounts. This is where your money grows, and the government can't take any money from you. But not just the government. The court system can't touch it. The IRS can't touch it. And neither can the government. So now you have continuous growth on your money. Many people have heard.
Wow.
Many people have heard of the name Warren Buffett.
Can you touch it?
Yes. Not only can you touch it, you have access to this money your entire life. And not only that, when you do pass away, all of the money in this account goes to your family completely tax-free.
Wow.
So throughout your life, you can pull off that.
Yes, sir. You're completely fine your entire life. So
does it generate penalties for pulling money off during your lifetime?
No penalties whatsoever. And because of the way that it's structured, Speedy, you don't even have to pay this money back. It is what's called a indexed universal life strategy. It's a savings plan wrapped with life insurance. The life insurance
does it earn interest?
Yes, sir. It sure does.
Compound interest.
Earns compounding interest on this money. So
can you explain compounding interest?
Yes. So it's your money making money, then your money makes money. So for instance, if you started a saving strategy, and I'm just going to throw out some easy numbers, saving $1,000 a month, okay? That $1,000 times 12 is going to be $12,000. Now what happens is that in the indexed way of growth, the money goes up just like the stock market. If the market goes up, so does your money, okay? But if the market starts to drop in an indexed account, we lock in your gains so you never take any of the losses. Then when the market starts to go up again, so does your money. But if the market starts to drop, we lock in your gains up here so you never lose any money. That money.
So let me put it in layman's terms for him. So now what he's saying is, say that you put this money in the account and it's at 4% interest rate, and it goes up to 7, but then it drops from 7 to 2. It's gonna lock you in at the 7.
Right.
And then now that it's at a 2, unless it surpasses 7 again, that's when it'll pick up. So say it goes from 2 to 9, then it's gonna lock you in at the 9. And if it drops again, you're gonna still be at the 9.
So you never lose any of your money. And if by chance the market drops below 0, they're still going to credit you 0.75%. So your money stays the same. So Speedy, here's how I share this with young people. If I were to send you to Las Vegas, okay, with 10 grand, and I told you could go to the blackjack table with my money, not your money, with my money, okay, and you lost all of it, okay, you probably would feel bad, but at least you know on your way back home, all your bills are paid, you ain't spent none of your money, so you didn't lose anything, okay? Now, you may feel bad that you lost my money, but you know everything is taken care of back home. Nothing's going to be lost. But what if I told you, here's 10 grand and I want you to go sit at the blackjack table? Now, every time you win a hand, they're going to give you what they owe you. But if you lose, the dealer is still going to give you 75 cents or $75 every time you lose the game. How long would you stay at that blackjack table?
Probably a long time.
And I would be right there earning money every single hand if they were, whether I lost or whether I won. And if I did win, they're going to give me all of my earnings. But if I lose, they're going to give me
7.5.
Yeah.
This is how Warren Buffett, you may have heard of that name. He is one of the world's wealthiest. If you study his investing rules, he only has 2 rules of investing. Rule number 1, never put your money where you have the ability to lose your principal, the money that you put into it. Rule number 2, Speedy man, never forget rule number 1. Don't put your money where you have the ability to lose or to risk it to loss. That is a complete game changer. So
yeah, because then that means you're not gambling whatsoever.
Yeah, you're not taking no risk.
There's no gambling. That's I mean that shit. That seems that's almost unrealistic.
But here's the deal. But it isn't unrealistic because Warren Buffett had a cheat code. His dad worked in the financial industry and introduced him to indexed accounts when he was 6 years old. Now imagine being 6 years old, investing in indexed accounts. He's 87 years old. Imagine 81 years of all of the gains of the market and you never lost any money. How wealthy would you be? You would be one of the wealthiest investors.
Wealthy.
This is why he sits there all by himself. And here's another reason why many people hear him, but they're not listening. The economy wants us to put our money in stocks in these companies because it fluctuates. Not only does the fluctuate, but all of your retirement money is going to fluctuate.
And your principal fluctuates.
And they know that. This is why Warren Buffett comes to you in spurts in the media, because his ways of investing, they always work. I've built a career on those two rules. Don't put my clients' money anywhere where they're going to lose a dime. And Tony, never forget that. I've been in this business 13 years. What gives me the confidence, the boldness, and the ability to jump on an airplane and go talk to an inner city high school or any small business owner is the fact that I know that when I put their money in an account with our company, they are never going to lose a dime. I don't have to take any money from them because the large insurance companies pay me extremely well to teach what they teach. When you talk about organizing, we have to build an infrastructure first. And in that infrastructure, we have to have a place, one where trust can be a part of the culture or a part of the community. As we develop financial legacy centers of America across the country, we're going to give young Black people an opportunity to come into one of our offices. They'll see Black excellence. They will see Black entrepreneurs working, talking about money, helping other people save, grow, protect their money, so all the families in the community can leave a strong financial legacy. How many times have you seen, and again, no disrespect to our Caucasian brothers and sisters because they understood the process. Black people move to a neighborhood, and within 5 to 7 years, there are no more white people in the neighborhood. From one generation passing down wealth, they're able to quickly move out and establish a whole new different environment for themselves. For us, we stay in the same neighborhoods. There is no wealth being passed down to the generation. The number one wealth in our community is grandma's house. That hasn't been up, that hasn't been updated, hasn't been renovated. Why? Because no one is giving us the education on the importance of revitalizing our community, reinvesting in our communities. No one is teaching us about how money works and how it can work better for us. This is why, in hearing your program and listening to those three principles, having financial literacy, man, is a key piece that's been missing. We fought for equality. We fought for the right to vote. But man, when we become financially independent and financially free in this country, man, it's going to change how they have to deal with us. Just like, well, since the Tulsa, Oklahoma burnings, when they destroyed Black Wall Street, it didn't just stop there. Just think about history. LA Watts riots, all of the black wealth, gone. Chicago riots, gone. Detroit riots, gone. Harlem Renaissance, where blacks were thriving, gone. On purpose, they understand the power of us understanding our own worth.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. If we don't take it to the people will never know. So what I've learned is that the difference between a business and a person who has a mission. When you open up a business, the business waits for people to come in.
Mm-hmm.
But when you have a mission, man, you got to take it to the people. And that's why and to be on your show, to be able to share information, because we have to be able to get it out to people. And when we are able to do that, the goal now doesn't become spreading the word, man. It's now we can now organize because we have a place to organize. I've got a business partner, Speedy, and one of the things, man, that puts a bad taste in his mouth is the black church, because pastors don't want to come together to create something that's powerful because their name, or they may not get the credit for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes people stay isolated. There's on this corner, another black church on this corner, but when they get out of church, they go to the Arab store and go to the Arab-owned restaurant and go to the Arab-owned gas, and they go to all of these places, but these two pastors can't come together to purchase the gas station. They don't come together to purchase all the restaurants that their patrons go to. And here's what God gave me. Everybody doesn't have a business mindset. Even
for sure.
The pastor understands ministry. But we as business-minded men have to be able to have the strategy to be able to say, Pastor, here's a chance and an opportunity to generate wealth, to be able to do more ministry work right here in the neighborhood. We count, and being in San Bernardino, you can count how many times has the corner store changed owners, and none of it has been black owned.
None of it's been black owned.
That and it
well,
goes.
It went from black owned when we was kids.
Right.
Yeah, it went from black owned to it was black owned when we was kids. When we was kids, it was black owned, but after a while, it wasn't black owned no more, and it hasn't been back black owned.
Exactly.
Exactly.
This is where understanding money and how money works, being able to position ourselves to be able to buy back some of those businesses that we count on. Every day, some family's going to need milk. They're going to need some eggs. They're going to need some toilet paper, paper towel. I mean, it's just a given.
Yeah.
We able to establish an opportunity to build wealth in a city, then now be able to purchase some of these things that people are going to need, and understand that it's not about the amount of the profit, because profit will come if you serve the people. The profit will come if you serve the people.
Yeah.
And that is where I certainly do believe, man, that when it comes to financial literacy, understanding that it's not always about what you can get, man. Sometimes it's more so about what you can give. And right now, my wife and I, man, for 13 years, we don't get paid to teach financial literacy. We only get paid when a family sees the value in what we do and they start saving for themselves.
Yes.
Their financial legacy, for their financial well-being. but that comes with what we call, man, and labeled the new art of living. I have a very strong, spiritually minded, business minded mentor, gentleman by the name of Raja Dhaliwal. This guy is a former taxi cab driver, but now is making $15 million a year.
Wow.
Teaching us a new way of thinking, what we call the new art of living. Understand that multi-handed income is the only thing that multiplies through a system. You cannot multiply income having single-handed income. Having 10% savings, 3 rules, understanding the 3 rules of money, and understanding the 3 goals of money, and then self-improvement. Multi-handed income gives us freedom, freedom of time, freedom of independence. And what I mean by that is, how many times have you eaten at McDonald's over the course of your life?
Quite a few.
Too many to count.
How many times, man, have you actually seen the owner of the McDonald's working?
Never. But I done kicked it with them.
Now, here's the deal. 55 years old, man. I have never seen an actual owner of a McDonald's in there serving fries, in there cleaning up the restaurant at all. But here's what I do know. Even when they're not present, the cash flow of every burger, every Big Mac, every milkshake that is served, the owner is still making money. Now, here's what if you had a chance to own one of them or to own 6 McDonald's, what would you choose?
6.
Now, here's the...
Bobby owns 16.
Look, we all know you can't be in 6 places at one time. So it's not the actual buildings that you want. It is the continuous income from those. That is multi-handed income. We use that same format in the financial industry. And Latte, man, here's the difference of when you and I spoke last to where I am now. We now are creating financial legacy centers just like McDonald's. When they want to increase their distribution, okay? When McDonald's wants to increase their distribution, do they start creating more different flavors of milkshakes, or do they just go open up a new location?
Just go open up a new location.
Both.
Here's what they have.
They do both.
They have a Shamrock Shake, chocolate, strawberry, vanilla. That's it. They ain't got no pineapple. They ain't got no peach. They're going to go open up a new location and make the same 5 milkshakes. They're going to cook them Big Macs the exact same way. They're going to cook them double quarter pounders the exact same way at every McDonald's. When it comes to our financial legacy centers, you're going to hear the exact same rules of money, the 3 goals of money, teaching multi-handed income. It's going to be the exact same system, but now we're going to give people a place in every city in America a chance to come and learn how money works while they're in their teens, so they don't make the same financial hardships or the same financial mistakes that we made in our 20s and our 30s. Here's what I know.
Okay, so
go ahead.
So I've been trying to take a couple of notes. So you said number 1 was multi-level income. Okay.
Multi-handed income.
Okay, multi-handed income. Okay.
Where it's not just you making the money. Here's what I know. Most people think that if I work more hours, it's going to get me more money. Or if I have a better skill, it's going to earn me more money.
Mm-hmm.
But I know having single-handed income depending on you will never give you freedom, because you always have to work for your money. The real estate is only money when they sell a house. The attorney only making money when they have a client. Even the doctor, who can make $750,000 a year, millions of a year, they only make money, man, when they're in surgery or with a client. Otherwise, they don't. but they have to keep working. The owner of the McDonald's.
Right.
How often is he actually in there working? That's freedom. Why?
Yeah.
He has a system. His system business, he just runs the system, and you can hire 15-year-old kids to run a multi-billion-dollar business.
Mhm.
Our system in the financial industry is our philosophy. Number one, multi-handed income. Number
Okay.
two, 10% savings. I know that if you start
Okay, so we got that one right.
today, it will cover 100% of your needs in the future. Now, I want you to think about this. 10 years ago, had you started saving money, would you be in the same financial position you are today?
No, not at all.
None of us. Nobody would be. So the effort is to get people to start saving a minimum of 10%. It doesn't matter, man, if you work at McDonald's or if you're making $20,000 a year or if you're making 200 million. My clients, my high net worth NBA basketball stars, they're saving 10%. The person that works at McDonald's, man, I'm telling them, empower the first 30 minutes of every day that you're working. And that first 30 minutes, that's the money you're going to save every week. You times that weekly savings by 4, that's what you're going to save in the month. And this is what I can assure them. That money that you start saving every week will eventually out-earn everything you make in a month.
Wow.
Our last, self-improvement. That third philosophy is what gives us peace of mind. How many rich people have we seen have all the money, man, no peace, and commit suicide? They have all the money in the world, man, but can't sleep at night because they're paranoid. That self-improvement, peace of mind, that's where your peace comes in. Why? Because you're learning. You're growing your capacity to be able to tap into wisdom, to understanding. So what makes us different, man, than the other 92,000 financial professionals out there is our philosophy. Our philosophy of multi-handed income. 10% savings, applying the 3 rules of money and the 3 goals, and then self-improvement. We don't even talk about the financial products that we provide without educating our clients first. The reason being is because we know that an educated client makes the best type of client, especially when it comes to our community and our culture. In times past, when someone was paying on a life insurance policy, they were paying it because it was a bill, because it was a term policy. There was no return on investment for the actual owner. There was only a death benefit for the family. That is the way insurance is built today. Insurance today is a way to establish wealth and generational wealth in every family. Our mission, man, is that no family be left behind. So,
all right. Well, we got 5 minutes to wrap everything up. So, Tony, you say you'll be back tomorrow, right?
Absolutely, man. And if you want, I'll be on tonight. I am on a crusade to teach people how they can change their life. There is, and this is what you're going to start hearing me say as I develop this thing. There is a beautiful life waiting for everybody. Now that beautiful, different for everyone, but a beautiful life consists of 5 things. Spiritual strength. You gotta be able to tap into a higher power, whether it doesn't matter what you believe or who you believe in, you gotta realize you are not in control of everything.
Yeah.
So spiritual strength. You gotta have mental and emotional strength. You have financial strength. You got to have social strength. There's got to be something that you can contribute back to your community. And then, man, you got to have your health.
Amen.
And if you have all 5 of those things, man, you're going to have a beautiful life, because the small things you ain't going to sweat. If when you're financially strong, the Bible tells us, man, that money answers all things.
All things, yep.
Now here's how I preference that.
The Bible says that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say money answer all things?
Yeah, money is the answer to all things, and the love of money is the root of all evil. Yeah.
And here's how I ask that question. Speedy, if I could help you 5 times, 10 times your income of what you currently make, how many of your problems go away?
One.
Okay. There it is there. For most people, man, 99% of their problems go away if they have 5 times, 10 times the money that they're making today.
Yeah.
And here's what I know. There are 3 things that can change anything in your life. The first, I believe, is prayer, because God calls those miracles. You bring him into it, man, he can change it immediately. The second one is money. If you have enough of it, man, your life can be very beautiful. And then third, whatever you put your time to, it's going to improve. And what I mean by that is, if you give anything 10,000 hours of your time, you're going to become an expert at that thing.
Yeah.
They say if you give 20,000 hours to any one thing, man, you'll become a master in the top 1% of everybody in the world that does that one thing.
Wow.
So the question, what are you giving your time to that's going to help you, man, change your environment? Now, money will change. Enough of it, man, can change your entire community. But now you multiply that not by just one person, man, by 10, 15, 20, 30, 50 cats, man, all on the same mission.
That's beautiful. That's what we're looking to do. That's what we're looking for.
That's the beautiful life. And what's beautiful for me is going to be different for somebody else. But if you've got those 5 key elements, man, you're going to elevate the people around you.
Yeah.
Now, we'll take this just into the natural. When a hip hop artist has made it and now able to floss, he ain't there by himself. None of them. They their whole entire community repping with them based off that one individual. We ain't never been a greedy people. We ain't never just hoarded stuff to ourselves. Man, we have always a culture of givers. Now imagine we have an opportunity to apply their system to a system of generating wealth for our community. Man, it's going to be game over.
It's game over. Yeah, it's game over. All we gotta do is go through the motions now, y'all. So, what would you say? How would you tie this episode up, Speedy?
Well, I was listening very, very carefully, and I understand a lot. And I know that financial literacy is very, very important and imperative to human growth. You know what I mean? So but personally myself, finances are very important, but not that important. You know what I mean? Because through a lot of the things he was speaking on, you know, My brother died rich,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And I asked myself today, what good is buying the best meal you can buy, but you can't buy no appetite. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah. Your health won't allow you to eat it, but you can purchase it. But the condition that you in won't allow you to eat it. Yeah, I get it. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, so another example, like I know somebody who pushed all the way through college, got their master's degree, and then finally got the job they wanted. And 4 days before they started, they died.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, now this is not to discourage anyone or anybody, about, these are just things that I think about, and I did the most things when I had the least amount of money.
Yeah.
I done traveled the farthest with the least amount of money than I did when I had the most money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So money is a tool. That's a fact. That is a fact. Money is a wrench. And if you don't know how to work a wrench, you're gonna bust your knuckles.
Yeah. And that's what financial literacy is all about. Understanding how to
work that wrench.
Yeah.
Understanding how to use it to your advantage. So even when your health does fail, and even if you are taken out of here prematurely, the vision of your family is established. The vision of the purpose and the will for that family continues. I hate to hear, man, that you're passed away, but what did he do with those riches to establish the vision and the purpose for that family? That's the key of understanding how to transfer your wealth, because taxes still have to be paid, estate taxes have to be paid. So many people in our culture have lost grandma's house because they didn't know what to do to put that house in a trust, especially here in California.
Mm-hmm.
And then probate court takes it, and now grandma's house is gone. So we want to be able to teach people how to create that wealth. And here's and to Speedy's point, what good is it to be able to buy the meal if you can't eat it?
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I say to that. When I said that, man, we are a giving people, how many other mouths can he feed because of his sacrifice? Just like the great, 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 great grandfather who's going to sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
I had a house in Beverly Hills. I could, but I would take up all of the wealth for my kids, my grandbabies, my great grandbabies, my great 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 grandbabies, because I wanted to have the house. I've made it up in my mind, man. I may never move to Beverly Hills, but my great 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 grandson, he'll be able to buy any house in Beverly Hills and live anywhere he wants to on the globe.
He won't.
Because I am going to sacrifice my life to lay a foundation, to create financial legacy centers where money will always come in, just like Jeff Bezos, just like an Elon Musk. Ain't no different between me and those cats except for time and effort.
Yeah.
Right. And they pushing a product.
Come on, man. I am pushing financial education. That is my product.
Right.
I am pushing, man. I don't want you to go out and spend money. I want you to be able to have your money make money. And when you want something, don't go spend the money that you're earning. Man, go spend the money that your money made. It will always out earn you.
Mm-hmm.
Works 24/7. Man, a good man can work 12, 14 hours, then he's got to rest. Your money, man, come on, man. He works 24 hours. 24 hours in a day. Your money is...
Yeah.
Yeah. You're going to work all your life.
Hey, Tony, in that other world, right, we used to say, why we gonna sleep when the money woke?
Come on.
The money don't never sleep.
Money don't sleep. Money don't sleep.
The money woke.
Oh, man.
So tomorrow we'll have you back so you can give us the steps on how to move forward.
Sounds good.
On achieving this financial literacy that you educated us about.
Fantastic. Man,
until then,
man.
Hey, thank you, Brother Tony, for coming, man. I appreciate you.
You're welcome, Speedy. God bless you guys, man.
Until then, all right. We'll see you again on another Talon at 10.
Southern Boy Certified.